Can missionary dating ever work?
What's missionary dating?
This is a very Christianese term.
Christianese.
It means that you are a believer and you're dating someone that's not, but your hope and your plan is that you would get them to love Jesus too and become a follower of Jesus.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
That's a terrible idea.
That's manipulative too.
It is. I think, I think sometimes we can think we want to date somebody's potential.
Oh my gosh. You nailed it.
Yeah. You see someone and you're like,
Oh
okay,
my gosh.
they check 5 of the 6 boxes.
How many girls out there?
Right? How many girls have boxes out there? Tell me in the chats. Do you have boxes? Yeah, you have boxes. Like they have to check the boxes. Yes.
Oh my! I see some of the sweetest girls. I'm gonna regret saying this. Dating the biggest losers. I'm like, dude, why are you dating that guy? You're awesome. Like you're beautiful. You're a woman of character. Why are you dating this dude who's 30 years old? He still lives at home with his mom. He plays 80 hours a week of video games. He goes to community college for 6 units. He doesn't pay rent to his parents because he's driving a fancy Audi in the driveway, and he'd rather have a car payment because he can afford it. He works at, some lame job, or he's trying to make it as a professional, video game guy or whatever. I should knock that because that's a real industry. But I'm just saying, it's just like, dude, well, when he makes it and when he moves out and when he does it, it's like, dude, then date him.
Yeah.
Don't date him while he's potential. You date potential, you know what you get? Potential.
Right. I think if I could, maybe that's you. Maybe you're watching this and you're like, well, he checks all the boxes except like the God box.
Oh God.
Anytime a girl comes to me and she's like, Pastor Maria, like there's this guy, and I'm like, okay, what is the question? Do you know the question I always ask him?
Yeah.
I don't say like, oh, does he believe in God? I'm like, does he love Jesus?
Yeah.
Because so many times we want to be with someone, we want to be in a relationship, and we'll check boxes that we shouldn't even check.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he believes in God. And it's like, no, he has to love Jesus because
we're getting really into our own. We're getting into our own, advice here, but I can pretty much stand on this one. Can you date someone who's not a Christian? Dude, if he's not following Jesus, who's he following?
Yeah.
Maybe he's following his heart. What happens when his heart changes? Not a good idea. It's not going to be good for you. All
right.
I don't feel it anymore. Well, there you go. So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. We love you, friends.
Yes. We're trying to help, honestly. Yeah. That is the heart. I think I've
seen so many girls date these guys. I'm like, dude, that guy's not ready. There was a guy the other day who we were talking to, and great guy. And you know what he said? He said, I want to date this girl. Because, guys come to us all the time. People ask us, it's kind of weird, but people ask us, it sounds like a cult. But they're like, do you think I'm ready to date that person or not? Which is awesome.
So healthy.
Yeah. Awesome. I had
we need counsel
2 couples.
Of wisdom around you.
This couple was walking into pre-marriage counseling this last week, and I was walking out of the office, and they were walking in, and they were meeting with our pastoral staff. And I said, how much better are you going to feel after you've gone through some premarital counseling, and you got these 2 people that know so much about marriage and life and have been married, can say, thumbs up, I think you're ready. Aren't you going to feel more confident going into the biggest decision of your life after having some counsel and some help? And so, anyways, I don't know where I was going with that. I was just thinking about, I don't know where I was going with